Okay, it's Tuesday, and it's 21:11. My friend Sean's just left. He needed some help with dealing with some functions on Facebook, and also with his Windows Live. He has a school reunion to organise for Sunday, so I helped him with that. Well, also today, or tonight, into a bit early morning, depends how tired I get. I'm doing this revision on some things, so I've opened my tote, so we'll have a look. So here we have all the different books that I put in the tote to safeguard against dust and stuff. Maths book, SQL Server 2005, driving, Gift of Dyslexia, Star Trek, healthy relationships, gardening, driving again, small vocabulary, sociology, SQL again, A+ Smart Pass, teaching, supporting, learning, verification. Take that out to revise. But I also have in here my GNVQ business book, Judge Dredd, hardback covered in comics. What else we got in there? My drawing people book. Yeah, conversational sign language, but it's American, which doesn't quite help me that much. My maths book there. But key point is in there. Dates and meanings of religious and other festivals for the 5 years 1997 to 2001, where you can show my interest in religion. So I can dip into there and remind myself in regards to some items regarding religion. But key point, in 2005 I ordered some Basic Skills Agency books regarding maths, and I did it for a younger age range than what we were teaching at the time. But I did that because I wanted to have an informed understanding in regards to how I would go about providing tutor support for someone who had very low math skill. So in the scheme of things, the maths level would be equivalent to building upon the maths levels expected for 7 and 8 year olds, and then going up higher into entry levels, and then main level GCSE study. But it's looking at helping people to talk about numbers, support material for primary schools working on speaking and listening in numeracy. The second part for effective practice in encouraging mathematical talk and thinking, innovative ways of teaching numeracy in years 3 and 4. So yeah, I revised those as well. Why is the question. Well, in regards to people, my main rule that I have to keep reminding myself about is that everybody is different. The uniqueness of the world that we live in, everybody's experience of it is absolutely 100% unique. You have people that have similar experiences, but it won't be the same. It won't be exactly the same, and you have variances in regards to feeling, thinking, the people that you interact with, the individuals, what they say, what they do, all that impacts on making each and every one's life unique. That being said, in regards to study, again, the experiences are not static, they're not fixed, they're dynamic, because you have all of those influences on study. For people that don't have strong literacy or maths, we have to be patient and considerate enough to take the time to go back and say, well, for your level of maths or level of English, don't be ashamed. If I give an example, for a 9-year-old child, when they're assessed, that they actually have the reading age of a 6-year-old. And at the time, I'm talking about me, when I was 9, I actually had the reading age of a 6-year-old. And from there, it was in the evenings, taking time to read with someone. My foster mom had someone come over to read with us, and we would read out aloud, and this would help gear us and improve our reading process. So with that, because of someone's age, you'd think that they would have a standard, but don't take it for granted. Don't make them feel bad if they haven't reached that. You want to empower them to be able to recognize that even though they're at the point of their life where, yes, they've walked through the doors of a centre, they say they need help, whether pushed through in regards to external influence of job centre, or they've done it on their own, but they're very nervous, and they've got the nerves flowing through them. You want to be able to have them recognize those good strong points of them being able to do that, the strength to do that, and then for them to have the confidence that you'll be with them going through the process of improving their literacy, numeracy or ICT need. While along the way being a bonus in addressing any soft outcomes or soft core issues, and that can be in regards to the time management skills, the organization skills, the practical skills, and this can be in regards to practical skills is hygiene or food preparation, self-care. And all of this works towards boosting motivation, boosting confidence, as I said before. It goes to increasing the level of self-worth and making them a stronger, independent, autonomous individual. So, but at the moment, I'm revising literacy, I'm revising Learn Direct, and other bits and pieces, just to make sure I'm as sharp as I can in regards to if anyone asks me questions, or there's some people that through experience they think, well, I've reached this point in my life, I've done this, I've done that, but do they really take the time to actually go back and read through material they had looked at before? Because it's common, if you don't put it into practice all the time, then yes, there's going to be elements that you forget and you miss out, and it's handy to actually go back and read through help manuals, guidance, etc., because there'll be examples of teaching in there that you may have not used, or you may have used before but haven't used recently, and you recognize that, oh yes, this would help me in this situation, and you go back and you apply that method with a group of students or a particular student to help them. But that's my ranty rave. That's it really. Bye.